Lionel Richie is more than a singer. He is an embodiment of emotional resonance that has defined generations. From tender whispers of love to electrifying performances, his music connects deeply with the human experience, bridging heartbreak and hope. His talent was never just technical, it was transformative, turning personal vulnerability into universal understanding. Richie's rise was forged through resilience, discipline, and a refusal to abandon authenticity, despite fame, surgeries, and personal loss. Behind the glowing stages, he faced private struggles, failed marriages, vocal cord surgeries, and the pressures of relentless expectation. Each song he crafted carried fragments of his life, making audiences feel their own emotions reflected in his melodies. His journey is a testament to endurance, showing that the most enduring art is born from patience, struggle, and a steadfast heart, rather than mere applause or popularity. Childhood in Tuskegee, Lionel Brockman Richie Jr. was born on June 20, 1949, at Tuskegee Institute, Alabama, a place steeped in legacy, scholarship, and discipline. His upbringing emphasized excellence as survival rather than decoration, shaped by the structure his father, a systems analyst, and his mother, a teacher, instilled. Warmth existed, but it was earned through standards, posture, and careful behavior. Young Lionel's earliest emotional sanctuary was his grandmother Adelaide's living room, where a piano offered him understanding without judgment. Through music, he learned patience, observation, and emotional resonance, setting the foundation for a voice that could articulate the deepest feelings. The civil rights era outside Tuskegee's gates impressed upon him the importance of control, discipline, and balance. Observing caution and pride in adults, he internalized the need to channel sensitivity into strength. Music became the outlet for a young man learning how to exist within the boundaries of both expectation and self-expression. Early talent and discipline. Relocating to Illinois, Lionel navigated high school with academic and athletic success while controlling a restless energy later identified as ADHD. His mind, constantly racing, required direction, and he learned to structure his sensitivity into productive rhythm. Music remained his emotional outlet, with entire arrangements playing in his mind despite an inability to read sheet music. At Tuskegee University, a tennis scholarship brought him back home, but he felt a deeper calling beyond achievement. Marching band performances offered freedom, teaching him endurance, consistency, and composure. Every rehearsal transformed pressure into practice, shaping a resilience that would support him through public scrutiny. His early discipline was not restrictive, but formative, allowing him to face future rejection and industry challenges with measured strength. Richie's ability to transform tension into creativity became the cornerstone of a career built on emotional authenticity rather than theatricality. The formation of the Commodores? At 19, Lionel left Tuskegee for a career in music with little money, a second-hand saxophone, and determination. He co-founded the Commodores, navigating underfunded tours, smoky bars, and minor applause. The band played with passion but little recognition, often sleeping in their van and surviving on borrowed resources. Industry executives dismissed tenderness, labeling his music too soft and prioritizing funk over sensitivity. These experiences were less discouragement than training. Richie's commitment to honest songwriting during these early years demonstrated a dedication to authenticity over immediate success. Through long nights and empty rooms, he cultivated patience, self-reliance, and a steady artistic vision. Small audiences became practice grounds, teaching him the subtle art of engagement and emotional connection. His experiences with the Commodores forged the resilience, consistency, and self-awareness that would define his later solo career. Finding his voice performing in small venues, Lionel learned that music's power was not in applause, but in honesty. He discovered that consistent, truthful expression could captivate a room more than volume or theatrics. These experiences honed his voice, teaching him control, nuance, and emotional presence. Richie's dedication to consistency and authenticity shaped a style that could endure trends, rejection, and exhaustion. The young man who once feared invisibility understood that staying true to his inner voice mattered more than immediate recognition. Gradually, his reputation for tenderness and expressive clarity grew, preparing him for the global stages that awaited. Each performance, rehearsal, and night spent writing alone was part of a disciplined practice that transformed his natural talent into a powerful instrument capable of conveying vulnerability, love, and resilience to millions. Solo, career, and global stardom. Richie's decision to leave the Commodores in 1982 marked the beginning of a solo career that transformed the music industry. His debut solo album sold millions, and hits like Truly established him as a romantic voice in pop music. In 1983, Can't Slow Down became a phenomenon, selling 20 million copies, winning 2 Grammys, and redefining popular music's emotional range. Tours replaced vans with limousines, private jets replaced public transportation, and applause became global. Yet behind the glamour, he carried personal responsibilities and pressures unseen by the audience. Success brought new challenges: fatigue, high expectations, and the constant need for emotional and vocal precision. Richie's rise demonstrates that true greatness is measured not by wealth or acclaim, but by endurance, consistency, and the ability to maintain personal integrity while navigating immense external pressures. We Are the World and Philanthropy. In 1985, Richie co-wrote We Are the World with Michael Jackson, raising millions for famine relief. This project reflected his belief that music was a force for more than entertainment. It was a tool for empathy and action. Participation demanded emotional discipline, balancing personal loss, global responsibility, and performance. Richie's work in philanthropy demonstrated a continuity between artistic and personal integrity, showing that influence requires compassion and conscientious effort. Beyond awards, his career became a platform for meaningful change, merging musical talent with moral commitment. The project underscored that while fame expands visibility, purpose shapes the impact of one's work. Richie's dedication to using his voice for good exemplifies how resilience and empathy coexist in a life devoted to both art and humanity. Personal life and challenges. Despite professional triumphs, Lionel faced profound personal challenges. 2 marriages ended, including his marriage to Brenda Harvey, who shared a life of love, discipline, and partnership. Vocal cord surgeries threatened the foundation of his career, testing his physical and emotional endurance. Fame often exacerbated personal strain, turning ordinary moments into challenges. Richie's commitment to family, love, and personal integrity guided him through turbulence, teaching him balance and resilience. These struggles humanize him, showing that even icons of strength are shaped by pain, sacrifice, and perseverance. His story reminds us that personal endurance is as crucial as public success, and that the trials behind the spotlight often define the depth of the art it illuminates. Legacy of resilience. Lionel Richie's life and career are a testament to endurance, discipline, and emotional honesty. From childhood in Tuskegee to global stardom, he transformed personal struggles into universal songs, proving that resilience is built quietly, in ordinary rooms, long before applause arrives. His music continues to resonate because it emerges from lived experience, vulnerability, and unwavering commitment to authenticity. Fame, wealth, and accolades highlighted his journey, but the true measure of his impact lies in the patience, sacrifice, and love embedded in every note. Richie's story reminds us that enduring art is born from human complexity, shaped by joy, pain, and steady determination, leaving behind a legacy that transcends charts, awards, and the passage of time.